the Sky Sports Network post-game show with your Highland Skies improved to 24-3 on the season after defeating Southeast Community College Storm 88-36 tonight from Ben Ellen Fieldhouse. Coach, we'll start it off comments on tonight's win, and then we'll open up to the floor for questions.
Tyler, it's a good win for us, and we got a lot of people some minutes that we felt like needed some work. Tiana got a lot of time. Lee got a lot of time. We played Amani at the one some, Nicole at the one. Sydney Blackburn got to get a lot of minutes in, which, this time of year, if you can play a game where some of your kids that are coming off the bench that have been playing 6 to 12 minutes and you can get them in that 20-minute section, that helps us. Obviously these games are tough to play. The Jayhawk is so tough and our region's so tough. That's our focus. And I could sit here and I could try to convince our kids how big a game this was, but we've got smart players and they'd know that this is, this one is not near as important as the next three we have in front of us and the next one first. So, but it's a good win for us, and we had some people do some good things for us. Nicole's really coming along and just starting to play well. Sonia played better. Jamaica's been really consistent the last month. I hate to say that and jinx her, but we had a lot of people do a lot of good stuff.
Coach, you guys played real well offensively and defensively tonight. You held the opponent to the leading score under her average. You held them to 22% field percentage for the night, and you really cranked it up outside the arc, 11 out of 35, which is, I believe, the season high for you.
Yeah, and they were running a triangle and two when Jamaica and Nani were both in the game, and then they'd go to a box and one. And sometimes those defenses will defeat you if you haven't spent enough time at them and you're not good at them. Boy, there's a lot of holes, and we've really been working with Blaze. One of the things that create rhythm before you pull the three. At the point guard position, we've got to make sure that everybody gets touches, and we kind of had to bring her out and say, hey, they're not even guarding you at all. Pull the trigger. And so we shot it okay from three. I thought late we kind of lost intensity a little bit. Didn't maybe defend as well as we should have, but we had a lot of people contribute today.
You seem like you played much better getting the zone tonight. The girls moved without the ball well. 15 assists. It seemed like you had the open shots when you wanted.
We really did, Russ, and I thought the last 7-8 minutes against KCK, and even when Sonia and Mariani in our last game against KCK, there was today Monday on Saturday, they both have 4 fouls halfway. In fact, I think we had 3 girls with 4 fouls halfway through the third quarter, and so we had to go to some other people, and I thought our ball movement was really good on the offensive end, and it got better as the game went on. We did a better job of touch the paint, kick it out, extra pass, and still yet being aggressive. You can get passive against those zones, but we see so many of those. But the biggest, right now, and you hate to say our 2 biggest games are Johnson and Labette, but those guys play a lot more man, and then some of these other teams that play zone, and it's hard to be great at both. And because we play so much man, we spend a lot of time on our man offense, but our rhythm is getting much better on the offensive end. And as Greg Delzite used to tell me, he said, you got to make shots. And when you make shots, your offense looks great. When you don't make shots, you look like you don't know what you're doing.
Okay. Jamaica, another 12 points, a good stop tonight. I think this is the 5th or 6th game in a row you've been in double figures. And you do such a good job on the defensive side of the board. How did you feel tonight against Southeast?
I feel like tonight, defensive-wise, wasn't one of my best games, but it wasn't one of my worst either.
I mean, you had 12 points, 4 out of 12 from the floor. Doesn't look all that good, but then when you figure exactly where your shots came from the outside, it was a little bit harder to get them down. Did you feel any pressure from their defense if they want to focus on you, like Coach Sanford in the box one, triangle two?
Not really, because it wasn't really that hard to still get the ball whenever they were trying to face guard. Like, it wasn't really a good box one, triangle one, two.
Sonia, your 25th career double-double as a Lady Scoutie, your 10th of the year, 20 points, 13 rebounds, 9 out of 16 from the floor, and another 3 assists. Again, there were times where you had the ball under, you could have went up, and you dished it off. I know that gets frustrating to coach. He took a couple long walks down the bench tonight. How do you feel about that?
Russ, I told you last time that I really, really, really like sharing the ball. And I don't know. Today I got I got to shoot more than I usually get to. So I don't know. I really like that though.
Well, both of you are going to be closing in on career records here as the games continue. With the 3 main games coming up, you got 2 at home, 1 on the road. I know you don't want to predict any chances against the team because I know they're watching. But it's better to be at home, don't you think, for the last 3 ball games, 2 out of 3?
Yeah. I really, really like playing home because we have a great audience and students always come to our games, so it's better atmosphere, definitely.
It's a shorter bus ride for our home
Oh
games.
yeah.
It's a shorter bus ride, yeah. That's nice.
Well,
Thank you
yeah.
guys very much, and good luck to you on Wednesday against Brown Mackey.
Thank you, Russ.
Thank you.
Again, the Skies improved to 24-3 on the season after defeating Southeast Community College Storm 88-36. Sonia Jamaica, coach, congratulations and good luck on Wednesday.
Thank you, Tyler.
Thank you.